God damn.
God damn it.
Anybody else absolutely fucking rocking their ham right now?
Dude. Anybody else fucking love trains?
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome to Trip Hours, number 144. Getting dangerously close to the end of season 3.
Dude, holy shit, we're 6 weeks away from the end.
Dude, yeah.
My wallet's not ready for the new merch drop, shop.shrimpub.cool.
I actually got to email them back. They keep emailing me and telling me to set up a friggin' fourth wall thing for our podcast, and we already have one, but
And you're like, no.
oops. I just keep ignoring them because I'm lazy, but I'll probably ask for some friggin' like, what's it called? When they give you money for your samples? That's what it's called. Sorry, there's a lot going on. Anyway, hi, I'm Drive Thru. I'm here. Caleb's here. Slap's here. Ben's here. It's basically me
this week.
and the Rockingham crew and all their sunburns, because goddamn, you guys are looking kind of
Dude,
red
holy
out
shit.
there.
You keep just reminding me of shit
It's just
to throw.
it's just the lighting here. Like I always look pink on the podcast, but Caleb is like
Caleb
straight
got it
lobster.
bad.
Dude, I was straight up like I was fried shrimp. You can check general and pull up this fucking picture.
Hold on.
This was Saturday night of the Xfinity race, and yeah, no, I straight up at the tracks,
Jesus.
dude, straight up
God,
Polish flag on the arms. Couldn't get in the shower.
Bro,
Yeah,
my brother
bad.
in Christ, you are a burn victim. Go to the burn clinic.
that's literally a first-degree burn.
Dude, I'm completely fine now. You can see like a tan line still, but like it don't
see
even
it
hurt.
until the
I got
skin
my
cancer
tan line
arrives.
going on.
God
Dude.
damn.
Dude, I still have my chest. You can kind of see
Yeah,
it there.
Ben
V-neck
wore a
sunburn.
V-neck.
The
I've worn a
V-neck, yeah.
V-neck.
I did see Caleb put in the core group chat because people were talking about their weekend experience, and Caleb said, I trusted Ben to be the responsible one to bring sunscreen, and he let me down.
Yeah.
We do have to
was let
talk
down
about
thoroughly.
I thought I brought sunscreen, but it was like one of those spray bottles, and I didn't check to see like how
Oh,
much
I
was
ain't gonna
left
do
in
shit.
it, and it was like literally enough to get me for Friday, and that was it.
Oh my god.
These things happen.
I had to buy sunscreen for like $5 per little packet.
Yeah, they were
Somebody
like
was selling
mayonnaise
it.
packets.
Dude,
Yeah, like individual
literal
packet.
mayonnaise. Okay, in the shrimp vlog, which I definitely did not edit out of my tiredness on Monday and then returning to
Is
work
this gonna
today.
see YouTube?
I don't know
I
about
hope
YouTube. Yeah, I was about to say this one. If you thought the Charlotte one was insane, this one might
Well,
not be.
we didn't record anyone being loaded into an ambulance, so
That is true,
That's an improvement.
but yeah, still
Didn't Cody
nothing
do
to
that
be.
for Road America.
Yeah,
Or no, he edited that out.
but he's still
brain
the
stain.
I didn't
footage
film
is
the brain
somewhere.
stain. I had more in me than Caleb. Also, if you see me looking up here, it's the Leafs are in fucking game 2 overtime currently.
Do we have a stream of that?
I do, but I can't put it anywhere because I have this up.
These things happen.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh, let's go! Okay,
Did they
game's
win?
over. Yep.
Let's go.
all right.
Max Domi.
Dude, the Domester. That's not his name.
Oh,
is
dude,
it?
this
Are,
score is
are we
bumping.
2 for 2 on Leafs playoff wins on the podcast?
That's true. That's true. Dude, we're in rare form. That's 2-0 on this series. Ottawa is going home with their tail between their legs. Get fucked.
Yeah, back to Ottawa now.
All right, hell yeah. All right, I can turn that off, get that out of the way. All right, speaking of getting things out of the way, do we want to rip through the NASCAR stuff and then just have a fat
Yeah, let's
Animal
just do,
Planet
like,
shrimp
NASCAR
experience?
stuff.
We have Animal
Speed run.
Planet of historic proportions.
Yeah, Animal Planet will get us canceled 100%. So yeah,
Me and Slap were trying to come up with terms that excelled or like exceeded Animal Planet while we were at the track.
Just rip through the racing real quick. Truck race, was it any good? Was it worth anything?
Yes, base.
Oh yes, that dude. Guys were fighting the track. You know, there's like as the track like rubbered up, there was like 2.5 grooves. Like later, like kind of 3 grooves. But once you got out of the black and into the gray, you were hanging on for dear life. Like guys
Yep.
would like wash up, hit the gray, and then they would just skate up to the top. So guys are just constantly fighting the track. Xfinity and trucks, you could see guys were like sideways, like yawed out in the turns, just
yeah.
like ripping it. Even though the pavement's new, it's only like 2 years old.
Three, but yeah, it was still really new. And like that was the fear, I think, was that especially with like trucks, that it would be kind of a single groove type thing. But literally, like from the initial start, I forget who started on the front row, but they were like side by side in the outside groove, like even without rubber being on the surface like crazy. Like he literally just went up there, and I swear to God, they were ripping it through turns 1 and 2. And I remember looking at Slap, and I was just like, dude, holy shit, like they are flying. It was so cool.
Dude, it was 20-second laps, trucks. Like,
Yeah,
holy
22.
shit.
Yeah, they're doing a
ripping.
1.1 mile, yeah, in 22 seconds. Like if you put a 900 horsepower cup car on that thing with the high downforce like they had in 2014, I'm sure you could get like in the teens. It was insanity.
That'd be nutty.
Oh, dude, I don't know if Fox showed it or not, but I forget who the two guys were. It's like it's just some guys that haven't like won a whole lot of races or anything, but they're like side by side. They've been like trying to catch each other. Finally, the guy gets side by side coming out of 4. By this point, third place has caught them. They go 3 wide at the line for the lead. The whole place, all 22,000 people, just stand up. The crowd was amazing, dude. It was packed. For the ARCA race, it was packed.
It was packed.
I saw that. Yeah, I saw people tweeting from the grandstands. Like ARCA had a filled out grandstand.
Dude, it was like I'm talking
tons of dudes.
Like you would literally have to bring in the entire like turns 1 and 2 stands for a cup race back there. Like I was looking around, I was like, you cannot fit any more people in here. And it was a fucking like Xfinity race on Easter weekend.
Yeah, like we were just like, stuck in there like this, like for like even the truck racer wasn't a whole lot of.
Indy 500 with how like crammed in there we were.
Yeah, the truck race was at 5 o'clock in the afternoon on a Friday. Yeah, and we're like sitting here like this. There's like a few open seats here and there, but for the most part, man, that place was packed.
Hell yeah. I did see a lot of people calling for a cup race there, and an equal number of people saying no, it'll ruin it with these stupid ass cars.
Yep, I am part of the one that say no. The reason I went was specifically because there was no cup race.
That is based that they brought trucks and Xfinity there and had a good time. Xfinity race was apparently a bit of a mess, but I still think it was.
We'll get into it.
Success overall. All right. Before anything else, you know what time it is.
You know what time it is. You know what time it is. You know what time it is.
I would like to interject and say that the Shrimp Hour songs were sung in person at the Rockingham Speedway over and over.
Hell yeah.
That is true.
Caleb, are you at least able to open up that one video of us going through the cars?
Yeah, I can send it in general.
Well, you did a live drip or drown.
We had a live drip or drown.
We did a live drip or drown from the grid.
Yeah, the Xfinity Series race. The people behind us were just like, "What are these?
Yeah, what the fuck
doing?
is going on?" My files
just
are too
going
powerful.
Like car by car.
Okay. Where should I send this drive through if my file is too big for Discord and I'm not paying for a free?
Try to put it in the.
I'll put it in a Google Drive.
Trippage chat.
Yeah, put it in a Google Drive. Hope people will watch it from there too.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I'll go through the upcoming drip or drown while you upload that. I have only one truck that I cared about this week, and then a few cars upcoming because we're at Talladega next weekend.
No way.
So here, starting with the friggin' 34 truck had a bare knuckle brawl paint scheme, which I thought was kind of
Dude, this
funny.
thing looks sick and
just a big old fist on the side of the truck.
I didn't even realize that it was a fist. That's funny.
Bare knuckle boxing. It's
That's
just
pretty good.
a big ass fist. So I think that's kind of cool. Shout out to Lane Riggs. I don't know how you even get that kind of a deal set up, but there you go. So that's pretty cool. Also coming up, Talladega stuff that's coming up. John Hunter Nemechek is running a plaid Jack Link's fucking Chewbacca car.
Yeah, Jack Links. They have the Sasquatch guy for mascot.
This isn't that good in my opinion. I don't know. What do y'all think? I mean, I usually
I would like it
plaid
without the
cards, too.
Sasquatch.
I'll wait to see what it looks like on the track, but I mean, it catches your eye.
Oh, this really bothers me already. Look at the way the Jack Links is lined up, and then the Dollar Tree is like over there.
Yeah, we're cooked. It's over.
Well, we'll see how it is in
it's
the
not
actual
great.
car. Anyway, not the first plaid car to run. In fact, I think just it's gonna be 2 races in a row with plaid cars because Chastain just ran that Busch one. Ryan Preece is running a Celsius. Like, this is their like Kroger half and half, and I gotta say it's the best Kroger half and half yet.
I do appreciate that it's just the fucking
white
colleague scheme on the 60 with the.
Dude, I like what they did with the hood.
Well, they put
like
that on
avoiding
everything.
the louvers and all that.
Yeah, they've been doing that. They like that. It works out. So we'll see that at Talladega.
It
Probably
does
upside
make it look
down.
like the can. That's really cool. I didn't even notice that.
Oh,
Oh yeah, because the
like,
can
how
has a
small
black
it goes.
top and then it had, like the white body.
Well, yeah. It looks like the.
Yeah,
it looks
Celsius
like
has always done this. They've been on like 500 different teams, and they always do the black, like black greenhouse white car with the like orange thing.
Well, no,
on the
I mean
side.
like on the hood specifically, like the way that the louvers
Oh.
like outline the can.
Yeah,
It
like
makes
there.
the logo. It makes it look like the cans on the hood.
Kind of. Also coming up at Talladega, I just wanted to show off this cool friggin'
Dude,
Brennan Poole
base.
car,
That's gonna stand out
Face.
like hell.
where they went
Dude,
like
it
dark
looks
gray
so
on
good.
black with just fat neon accents, which I think is sick.
Just
Dude,
Hendrick
even if it was
neon.
just like straight like gloss black with neon accents, it's just a
Yeah.
vibe, man. It's so
Yeah,
good.
dude. When they got the spoiler and everything, and the little like super speedway extension under the bottom,
Mm.
that's really
Yeah.
cool.
That's gonna be an
nut,
easy car to pick out.
That's a big nut. BJ McLeod is
the
back
fuck?
with the Pigeon Forge Racing Coaster. Is that the one in Tennessee?
Pigeon Forges, yeah.
Yeah. So
It's right outside of
I think this is
Gatlinburg.
sick. They just put a roller coaster on the side of the car. I like that a lot. Dude, this goes
A roller
hard.
coaster tycoon type car.
Yeah,
It
I'm
goes
not a
hard
fan of
in
the-
like a petty Hot Wheels kind of way.
that's what I was about to
That's
say.
fair.
It kind of reminds me of the Petty Hot Wheels.
I like it a
Also
lot.
black
fair.
and neon.
Yeah, that's true. Dude, BJ in a black car. It looks good. Next up, Justin Allgaier is going to run a Hellman's car. It's the Hellman's car for this year. So good. So
Yay.
clean.
What?
You don't like this?
It looks the same.
You're being a
I don't care.
contrarian, Slap.
No,
It's a Mayo car.
I'm a Duke's man. Duke's mayonnaise or go home. Hellman's. can
Yeah.
suck my
You
testicles.
That's why. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Zane
Oh,
Smith
my.
is running a friggin' I don't know what
What the
Mystics
hell?
lubricant is, but
This fucking Barney scheme.
the Hulk, Barney, yeah, whatever else.
I'm
the
a Barney
purple and
car.
green makes. Sure.
The
In a
Joker.
Talladega race.
Mystic
just, like, red
lubricants. That's what I
stuff
need
here.
with Caleb.
We'll get back
All
to
right,
that.
moving on.
Also, Kyle Busch has a sponsor, which I cannot say out loud. But apparently there's the online
it's
thing where
Nico
they buy those.
Kick.
Yeah, okay, Nico, he's being kicked. Anyway, I just thought it's funny that it's another Zone brand thing with the fucking Surgeon General warning across the side of it.
You just get fucking 10,000. Dude,
This
even on
is
like
just,
his
like-
merch, it's so hilarious.
This is just prime, like, washed guy paint scheme. Like, it's just such a piece of
The
shit
Shaq
car.
Celtics of the Cup Series.
Dude, this 8 is going down in history, man. Like, oh, brother.
You remember when he won 3
that's
races
all
in the
I've
first
got.
like half season? He was in that 8 and then did fuck all the rest of his entire career.
Whoever it was that said, and I'm fully subscribed to this theory now, that RCR was good when they brought in the next gen because they tested it so much, and then everyone figured it out, and RCR just returned to normal, which is ass, for those of you
Yeah.
wondering. Quick bit of news for this week. Homestead got announced as the finale for NASCAR
Base.
next year, as it was
Base.
supposed to be
Go
this
back.
year. But they actually said they're going to do it next year, which is sick. That's some fun news to wake up to.
Yeah, no,
Better
we
than
got a
Vegas?
classic. I was about to
Better
say
than
we got a
Phoenix.
classic Jacob hits like 6:45 a.m. just fucking
Yeah, dude.
drop in the group chat, and it was just you just open it up and see like we're so back, and you're like, what are you talking about? And then you see it's Homestead finale 20, and you're like, fuck yeah, like we're back.
I love a good like Jacob like overnight hours like news drop.
Yeah,
At
when he's
the end of the
working
shift.
absurdly late or absurdly early, he's like, "Hey, I got the good shit."
Dude, the thing with Jacob is like he has like the inside rat sources, so he's literally like the first to break any
He's
news.
working
So,
the
like,
desk. Yeah.
dude, literally anything, like any major news event that you can
Dude,
think of
Pope
that would be
died.
like worthy.
You get Jacob update.
Dude, Trump gets shot in the head. Jacob immediately.
Update. It was immediate.
Just
Great.
Trump got shot. I remember opening that up at work, and you're just like, what?
I'm
Also,
like surprised you didn't like tell us that JD Vance had killed the Pope.
That
I
is
love
true.
that
So
immediately
real
became
fast,
a
real fast.
meme.
Before we get into everything, how did y'all find out about the Pope dying? Because I woke up in the dead of night at like it was like 3:15, just randomly while I was asleep, and like popped open my phone, and I just saw the news tab, Pope dead, and I was like, oh shit. And anyways, went back to sleep.
For me, it was whatever was in the group chat.
I saw a shit post where somebody made some anime girls sitting next to the Pope, and then like somebody quote tweeted that, and they were like, "Ain't no way this anime girl killed the Pope," and that was how I found it out.
Yeah, for me it was I Jesus Christ. I woke up in the morning and I saw Jacob hits 4:03 a.m. breaking Pope Francis has died, and Jacob says Nick Castellanos is about to homer so hard.
Days.
4 in the goddamn morning.
Damn.
The other piece of like news, I guess you could call it, is did y'all see that photographer in the ARCA race? Because I had this come across my timeline, and like, holy hell. This is a tweet from Tommy Simpson, who says, "You're not supposed to do that." Let me full screen.
No, I
to
didn't
the
see this
best
at
of my
all. What the
abilities.
hell?
This is a photographer during the ARCA race.
We are.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Standing on pit road, like at the edge of the pit boxes, just like scissors stance up.
I'm gonna go. Well, actually, Arca pitted on the back stretch.
That is true.
The front stretch pit lane was dead. There was
didn't
nothing.
know
Okay,
that.
okay, but still,
However,
that's still insane.
this is still an active racetrack.
That is,
and that's kind of a crazy thing to do.
yeah, NGL, but
We
Also,
know
if you've got that
NASCAR.
lens, you don't have to be that close.
that's
NASCAR loves
also
it when
a
you
great point.
are in the wrong place as a photographer.
Yeah, NASCAR is
that's-
notoriously accepting of photographers.
All right. With that, it's time to begin the longest Animal Planet in history.
This
We
is
have
true.
that drip or drown.
Caleb, just send me that video.
It's uploading, guys. Not very quickly.
Caleb, get a better connection. Troglodyte.
Listen, if
Getting stanked.
I was about
currently.
to say, I've made plenty of threats against a certain CEO's existence, but I have to be careful.
That doesn't
these
narrow
days.
it down. You've made a lot of threats to several different CEOs.
I was about to say, no, we've unfortunately had to turn a leaf on this podcast where my safety as an American is at risk as if I continue making these death threats, if I continue down the path of Mangione. So I had
Also, if you show too much of your autism, you get put on the list.
that's what I mean, dude. If they're coming
Yeah,
for
you
the
get sent to the autism farms.
Dude, we were the first to do the autism tracker. I can't believe they're gonna follow in our footsteps.
It was a
Lessons
psyop, dude.
learned.
It was a psyop, dude, to like get your information. The government has
Dude,
your.
okay, hold on. Can we
your
talk about
autism
that?
information.
We discovered that the byline of the psyops on the 39 was like analyze your world or something. Like it might
On the
genuinely be a
PSYOPs car.
yeah, it might genuinely be like a
Psyops.
psyop. There's no way that it's a coincidence, right?
Everybody that was on that train is on a list.
Dude.
Dude, taking a train to a NASCAR race, you're done.
That's
dude.
2 of the 5. That's
two of
you're
the
hitting
5.
Yep.
Yeah, I can't believe we got train-based infrastructure before we got GTA. That's crazy.
I mean, it's a special train, but still.
It was special.
Oh,
all
special
right.
train. All right.
Do we just get a whole like weekend rundown? Because I really want to hear how this all went with you guys.
All right, so Friday I get down there because I had the day off of work, so I like drive down there at like noon, 3-hour journey, and Caleb's like hit me up. He's like, "Yeah, I'm 30 minutes behind you or whatever," because he'd been going since like 6 a.m. because he had to come from Nashville.
Okay, so I will say real fast before we get into anything crazy, the drive to Rockingham from where I'm at.
Hold on.
And
What is this chalice? I'm sorry to interrupt, but Slap just drank out of the weirdest looking cup I've seen in
It's
my
a
life.
drinking chalice, so I got it from my my
it's like
dad.
Game of Thrones, dude.
Yeah, he got it because House of the Dragon started up, and he was just like, "Hey, I
Hot
got
D
you I got
action.
you a birthday present.
Hell yeah.
I got a hot D chalice."
All right, sorry.
These things happen. Anyways, but yeah, no. So I have a crazy drive into Rockingham, which like you think maybe it's not that crazy from Middle Tennessee, but a little bit of context. We had that hurricane that moved in last year, and while it was here, it literally wiped out the interstate connecting Tennessee and North Carolina.
Oh
So I had to
shit! I
take-
forgot about that.
Yeah, so I had to take a route that took me, it was basically up 81 all the way through, like, as if I'm going to Bristol, but following it through into, like, the middle of Virginia to where 81 and 77 connect. So it was like a 9.5 hour drive for me. So I was up. I got on the road at, like, 5:30, and I got there, what time did I get there, Slap? Like, 3:30-ish, something like that?
Yeah, 3:30, 4 o'clock, like right before 4.
Yeah, so.
Day's work.
Yeah, it was I did that all in my shitty little car with no AC. Both ways. It was 17 hours of driving and about
The
1,200
AC
miles.
broke in your Prius?
It was not advertised that way, unfortunately, but
Oh no.
yeah, dude, it like, and again, like when the air temp itself is like 85 degrees, like I felt like a fucking baby that just got left in while the mom went grocery shopping. Like I was like, bro, like I'm gonna fucking die in this thing. But
Yeah, like when we left Rockingham, Caleb was following me on I-40 all the way until it split off.
I
to,
noticed.
Highway.
I was wondering because I was like 5 or 10 cars behind you, and I like just like it was like 20 minutes. I was like, is that Slap? Like, there's no way that's Slap. And then I saw the South Carolina
saw
plate.
you behind me for like 30 minutes heading down I-40.
I saw when we
Your
split, and I
cute
felt like
little
the fucking
red cars.
Dude,
Just
yeah,
I saw
going
the
down.
little tiny red Prius that looked like a piece of shit with the windows rolled down, and there's like, and I'm like, that's gotta be
and out the
Caleb's.
fucking driver's side.
It's got to be Caleb. So I gave him the fucking finger as he was like right behind me.
Dude, I literally felt like the Paul Walker. Like I don't know if you heard, but I cranked the music up when we split. But I literally cranked the "See You Again" because I felt like the meme of Paul Walker. Like as we were splitting down, and you were going south, and I was going north.
Why'd you guys split?
Because he was going to South Carolina, and I had to go up to
Yeah,
Virginia.
I just split, go down I-85.
This was not on Friday. This was on like Sunday morning as we were leaving.
Yeah, I was
okay,
leaving
end of the-
leaving
okay, that
Waffle
makes
House.
sense.
Yeah, this is Sunday,
We broke canon for a moment to explain that story.
So I learned that stopping at my dad's was only adding an hour to my trip. So I just Thursday off, went to my dad's, visited for the afternoon, and then Friday morning took off, or not morning, in the afternoon, because I didn't want to go to the truck race. I didn't care. So spent the afternoon
lost.
with my dad,
you're
which was
lost for real.
awesome. And then drove the other half down to the hotel and watched the Guardians game while Caleb and Slap were stuck in the parking lot of Rockingham.
We'll get to
trying to
it.
get
We'll
out
get
of
to
the
it.
show.
No,
we'll get to that.
We'll get to it.
First, we have to get into the racetrack. And I want to talk about the Rockingham Gestapo for a second. So
Do they have
I
a
see
tense
Drive-Thru going to
security?
his title list.
No, I'm going into my photo list in case I have to pull up any of these pictures. that you guys sent
Fuck!
in.
Oh, please let me upload this one on the Discord, please.
All right,
Alright,
while
so
you're
such a
doing
good
that, I do
video.
want to upload or pull up these pictures that I put in general. On the way down, there was a great sign that I just had to take a picture of.
Oh, this is, I guess, yeah, okay. This is great. Gum
Oh, dude, it's not even
Spring
Synergy.
and Goochland.
Spring Goochland.
God damn.
And then while I was at my dad's, I was watching the Neo video about the Saddam Hussein.
Saddam Hussein, yeah.
And my dad's like, I have those cards. I'm like, oh shit, you do?
Oh, that goes
that
hard.
Is the playing cards, and that is
he was Air Force, right?
Ace of Spades.
Dude, that's sick. Yeah, shout out to Neo. This is the second week in a row we've talked about that video, but if you haven't yet, he did a great fucking Saddam Hussein hunt video.
I have not watched that video.
It's a banger.
All right.
As are all Neo videos.
Okay, this video I sent in general is directly correlated to Slap's Rockingham Gestapo story. So
okay,
feel free to play at your own risk here.
Well, it's at the risk of the viewers
talking.
more than anyone, but
yeah, I mean, yeah, there's nothing crazy in it, but I felt like it would be a good companion with Slap's story here. I don't think he knows I recorded this.
Why are you recording my ass, bro?
What is this? Are they making you dig out every single can?
Yeah, so like Caleb had sent the thing that says no alcohol. I thought that was for the Amtrak. And so like I get up to like the
took
table
all your beers away.
Yeah, so I get up to like the ticket booth and everything, and they're just like, I see a sign that says no alcohol. I was like, what the fuck you mean no alcohol? This is a NASCAR race. I thought this was America. And so I have like 6 Heinekens stuck in my fucking cooler.
Dude, you gotta tell the story. Go. You gotta tell it.
Come on, dude. Like 2 of them are sitting on top of the ice, and like he sees those and he pulls them out and he's like, "You no alcohol allowed." I'm like, God damn it. He's like, "Is that the only alcohol you have?" And I was like, and then he has this little like stick. And he's like poking through the ice. And like this guy is like Hans Landa looking for Jews under the floorboards. Jesus Christ. He is an SS officer, dude. He's like looking like at it, and he's like stopped one step short of like looking at me like, you're hiding the Heinekens underneath the ice of your cooler, are you not? and he's like poking through there. He's getting all the shit out. He's like took every single Heineken I had. Like I'm just like, God damn it, this motherfucker! Like he took this job way too seriously. So he stole like $10 worth of beer from me.
Definitely drank it afterwards too.
Yes, dude. That's what we were saying. It was like, there's no way they didn't drink that shit, dude.
You're hiding the Heineken underneath the ice of your cooler.
So the funny thing about the Rockingham Gestapo we noticed on Saturday was we were coming back up, and Slap obviously was telling us was telling Ben the story, and we go up. And they have Heineken 0.0s that they've confiscated. And we're like, dude, it's not even alcohol.
That's
like,
the 0.0s from somebody. I'm seeing them on the table.
To be fair, they're probably doing that person a favor, but yeah.
No. Don't disrespect my 0.0s like that, bro.
I will always disrespect your 0.0s.
They made a
like
sacrifice for a reason.
They made
they're
a
like,
beer
yeah,
that doesn't get you drunk.
Fuck you. Like
they made it specifically so they could sponsor F1 races.
That is hilarious.
The Rockingham Gestapo needs to be taken in front of a military tribunal and just
Jesus Christ.
We need the Nuremberg fucking tribunals over again for all the people working security.
The trials?
For all the people working security at Rockingham. It was awful. I hate it.
That was the only negative experience we had with the Rockingham Speedway.
So that was Friday.
Well, yeah, that wasn't even the race. The truck race was based. We sat next to this old dude.
No. That wasn't the only negative thing. You haven't talked about leaving the track.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
So there's 2 ways in and out of free parking. And one goes north, one goes south. If you end up in the line that goes north and like your hotel is south, fuck you.
So Slap and I had
Rockingham is in the middle of fucking nowhere.
Dude,
like there's
like,
dude,
30
there's
miles of nothing. If the fucking
30 miles
apocalypse
of pine
started,
trees, and I'm wondering, like, it's like, oh, Rockingham showing up in like 2 minutes. I was like, fucking where? And I'm like driving, 30 seconds to ETA. Finally, there it is. There's a track. So it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. So if you end up in the south line and you got to go north, fuck you. Go south until you make this big ass loop. God knows where you're going to turn around at to find another highway to go, like in the opposite direction. But fuck you, you got to go down there. And me and Caleb sat in traffic for literally 40 minutes and did not move an inch.
It's good.
Until I broke through the parking lot, and I just went through the parking lot, and I'm like, hey, I got to go north. Fuck this. I like got out of the south line. Because at this point, Caleb had told me, like, hey, if you come out of
it's over.
If you come out of the south line, you got to go south. If like the only way to go north is the other line up there. So I'm like, all right, fuck it. Bust through the parking lot, dodging, weaving my way through. Finally, I get through, and it was an hour and a half drive up to Raleigh.
And
Caleb had it worse.
Like I was about to say, so Slap was the lucky one in that he could navigate through the parking lot. So because where they had parked us, like he was closer to the north side, but he could still join the south line if he wanted to. I was not so lucky in that I was on the south side. So when I got to my car, it was just Animal Planet, and I was encased in animals. And then you know how post-race traffic is for anybody that's ever done that before, is that it's just like it's filled with the fucking guys in their big ass
free
trucks.
For all.
Dude, yeah, and they're just like, I have to be ahead of you, and just fucking fill in like sardines everywhere. So I had that fate, and I was like, I was looking for places to turn around because Slap, I was on the phone with him, and I was like, he was like, oh, dude, like I found this spot, like, oh, we're moving, like I'm going north, like we're so back. ETA's 9:38. I had to sit in that fucking line. I got filtered south, and I don't think I had to meet them at the Outback that we ate at, and I think I got there at like 10:20 or something like that. Like it added a whole other hour to my drive. So shout out to Rockingham, and 10 out of 10 would take the train again to not even just fucking deal with the traffic.
Talking about,
by the way, there was a guy at Outback who knew who I was.
Immediately we walked in.
Scary.
It was so Slap finally showed up. It was right at the end of the Guardians game, so it worked out. I was finished watching baseball, and then we went to Outback because it was closing. It was like an hour left before.
Yeah, it was an hour before close.
Y'all got there like right at 10. Yeah, y'all got there at 10. It closed at 11.
Got there. It was pretty much empty. We sat to our table, and I see this guy walking straight towards us. I'm like, oh no,
dude! Just
oh
like an
no, I know
Outback
exactly what's going to happen here.
Literally.
Like, are you Slap Shoes?
Oh my god, this guy's a celebrity. Talking real quick of driving out of racetracks will always make me think of when we were leaving Daytona, and it was like half of the people in Slap's car, and then half of us were in Cody's car, and the race had just finished, and Cody's like pops out the folding chair, and he's like, "Take a seat, man. Like we're just gonna chill here for a bit." We sat around and ate snacks and just chilled for like half an hour at least. And Slap's car, like you guys left immediately because you're like, all right, we got to beat the line, we got to get out there. And after sitting around for like 40 minutes, we got to the hotel before you did, just by sitting around and waiting. And you guys like jumped and then just got stuck immediately.
Well, it's funny too. We had a similar Indy 500 story where Cody was like, he was kind of that same mind.
Dude, he knows. If there's anyone who knows getting to and from racetracks, it's Cody.
Yeah. Cody knows best.
And he's yelling at the screen right now when you guys are talking about leaving Rockingham in the wrong line or whatever.
It's different though when the race is over at like 7:30 and it's an hour and a half drive back to the hotel. It's like, come on, like just you got to cut it out at that point.
So you guys all had your friggin' bloomin' onions.
Mm-hmm.
Slap had a bloomin' onion. Don't group me.
Did
in
you
with
guys
that.
experience the
Hey,
slap
y'all
bloomin'
all-
The
onion?
post trials and tribulations?
You guys stole from my bloomin' onion. It wasn't just
We did
me.
take a couple bloomin' onion. I did have the fried chicken bloomin'. It was like fried chicken with bloomin' sauce on it.
Oh, okay.
It was actually good.
And then
I
you
had a
guys.
Caesar salad with shrimp because I knew what I was going to
Oh, that's
put
cute.
my digestive system through for the next few days. So I wanted to give it a
Yeah,
little.
you're
healthy
sharing a
for one
hotel
day.
room with fucking the boys.
Dude, I was about to say we'll
the
get
Italian
into it.
sausage.
The Italian sausage will never be forgotten.
Anyway, chronologically.
Caleb, when he gets Italian sausage in him, he is a gassy motherfucker.
I'm assuming that's night 2.
So yeah, we haven't got there yet.
Yeah, Saturday was we got to the
Italian
hotel.
Sausage gas chamber.
Well, God, we'll get there. You're fishing for titles. Quit it.
That's good. That's the title. Fishing for titles.
God damn it! I've inadvertently become what I swore to destroy.
You have become meme.
Yeah, no. So we got to the hotel Friday. I think that was all really from Friday. I think we were relatively tame. Just got to bed.
Yep.
But Saturday, Ben is on us like the parental figure that he is whenever we do shrimp trips.
Like the
but he
big
was like,
dick experience.
dude, yeah, we have to be at the fucking station by 8:30, so it's like 8, and he's like, get the fuck on, like, come on. He somehow big dicked me into driving my car and parking it. I don't know how he did, because I was like, I'm not fucking driving, and Ben was like, you're driving, and I was like, I'm driving. Just how it goes. But I think like to the Amtrak, we had our hotel breakfast and got to the train station. The train station was really cool. Did we lose drive-through?
No.
Oh,
I'm just
sorry.
looking at these pictures. I'm trying to figure. This isn't. It's not chronological. I'm just trying to figure out which picture goes where.
Dude, oh my God, stop.
That's afterwards. That's the last one.
Where's the picture? I think Ben has one in there of just like this the station.
Yeah, mine should be in order except for like the film. Like the film camera is going to be out of order.
Yeah, so Ben brought this like
That's sick.
what's the brand of the
it.
film? Oh, he's grabbing it. But he brought this like 1988 like, film camera. And he was just like snapping pictures like all day or all weekend.
Oh, is this? I'm assuming like
The Raleigh,
morning train station.
That's late night, but that's still what we saw. Yeah, so that's the train station. The last picture in that group too is like a better look at it. Oh yeah, there's our buddy 1871.
Hell
Shout out to
yeah.
that girl. Who the fuck is that?
Someone who doesn't want to be in the picture.
Apparently not.
Oh, that's cute. You guys took little fucking nerd pictures with the train.
They wanted the train picture. So, oh, dude, look how sunburnt my leg is. Holy shit. You can see my knee specifically.
Tie your shoes. What is wrong with you people?
His shoes were untied the entire time.
Listen, this is a lifelong trip. So for like those who know me in real life, my shoes are just perpetually untied, and it's just
what's wrong with you?
I don't know. I'm just not a functioning human being, apparently.
All right.
Yeah, there's the train station. It was sick. It was sick being in there. They have like little shops, little like
sick.
eateries. Yeah, it was nice.
It was like an old
Trains are
factory because
great.
there was like the 5-ton cranes.
Yeah,
up
you can
Yeah,
see
the
it.
yellow
Yeah.
crane up there. Yeah.
That's cool. Repurposed building. Run some fucking trains out of there. Here's
Yeah,
here's one from
decided
the
to-
film camera, which goes hard.
Yep. So I brought my film camera on
Dude,
eBay like
these things are
month ago.
so cool. I know we
Pentax?
just keep getting on a
This
million
is from
tangents.
1982. It's manual.
Yeah.
It's so satisfying.
He loves clicking that thing. You would just click
Oh,
the
yeah.
thing over and over.
Yeah, it's
It
like
has manual
wrapping
wine.
the gun and shrimpage. He just loves
Yep.
it.
And then so you can lift up the probably doesn't like it. Do that and then do that.
Oh, that's cute. So did you get this film scanned already?
Yeah.
How did?
There's a local place near me that does it in like an hour.
Oh, hell yeah. Dude, this film cameras are back. It's just such a vibe, like just popping out a.
So I will say it didn't come to life. I would kind of like us to do it in indie, but I really want to recreate the Rusty photo with the fucking like just eating the wings with it. I feel like it would be so good.
Yeah, these go hard.
That one was a me
everything.
suggestion where I was like, dude, like, get that on the film.
Hell yeah. You fucking nerds. Yeah, these are sick. And just film shots of like a racetrack with some goddamn cars
Watch
on
this
it.
Rockingham, dude. It literally it feels like a blast from the past.
Yeah, these are sick. You can do a whole
But there are
slideshow
some of us on the train, but oh dude, shout out to my back.
I think I pulled up I think the one of on the train. I guess this is at the track.
Yeah, that's where we got dropped off at Rockingham at.
I'm sure there's some real
the train was so
nerds
cool because
that'll
they
point
didn't
out
even
like which cars these are.
The train was cool because they didn't even have like a station. It was just like they rolled out some stairs for you to get off on, and
like,
that
here's
was
the
it.
fucking track.
Yeah, they just stopped on the track, let us get off, and that was it. Like literally like half a mile from the front gate.
Well, yeah,
so
I was
train ride was.
I was looking on the map at like I was like, what kind of train station would they stop at near the fucking speedway? And they've literally just got like, here's the track, and then it's just RKH. It's just like Rockingham. There's your train station. It's just
It was just a special station.
It's literally just in
that.
the middle of the woods, dude. Like just across the highway from the track. It's sick though. But the entire Amtrak experience, I'll say so. Yeah. The precursor to this is that I have been train pilled. I have become one of them. I am in love with the trains.
One of us.
Dude, yeah, as we were walking up, we kept making fun of it, and Slop would just go twain, twain, twain over and over. But by the end of it, I understood the hype. Like I understood it. Like it was such a perfect experience. Like I honestly I want to find more trains. Yeah, so there's us.
That's a great picture.
Dude, every time
resting bitch face.
Well, it's not even. Yeah, it was just whatever expression I was making. I was like, let me just accentuate this expression, and yeah, we looked at it, and I just looked pissed. But yeah, so we played cards. We got alcohol. It was based.
It was
I did get a
good that I pushed
update.
them because the train left like on the dot.
I mean, it makes sense. It's a train after all.
Yeah, they said 9:30. That shit took off at 9:25 or 9:29 rather. It was like
it was 9:29 and 30 seconds.
Like, yeah, I hope you didn't fucking miss the train, bozo.
I did get a picture of you guys playing Uno, right? I think
it was Crazy Eights, but yes,
that was Crazy Eights. Never mind.
Or it was Hold'em and then Blackjack and then Crazy Eights.
Here, I do want to pull up something.
We're not prepared for this podcast, viewers, in case you could not tell. We don't do any pre-work on these shows.
Nor does it deserve it.
No, this is a piece of shit, and I don't know why you people watch it.
But thankfully, there's a bunch of train nerds, and while we were riding,
wait, do you have their
people have uploaded their video.
Are you serious? We saw them. We saw the people. There were trainers that we passed.
Foamers.
And we were like,
hell yeah.
They uploaded that shit already?
This is a 7-minute video of a guy chasing the train.
Oh my god.
Dude, train foamers love special trains. This is sick.
So
I guess did they used to do it back in the day?
Yeah, they used to do this for every cup race.
All right, goddamn.
Yeah, dude. Like every time we passed through, like
I'm pretty sure we saw this dude.
Yeah, we did.
We're on the granite part here,
by
the way. Let's see if we can see us in the fucking thing. I doubt it, but
granite. Dude, I'm sure real nerds will point out like the difference between all of this fucking rolling stock.
Slap was on the train.
Yeah, right there. That middle car that's where they have the beverage and
cafe car.
Dude, yeah. Dude, the cafe
beverage
cart was
service and all that.
sick.
So
we spent so much
we're
money.
in the last one right
Hold
there.
on,
There
we
we
might
are.
be there. We're the last window. We're the last window. You
Yeah,
can
yeah,
see
yeah,
Slap's
yeah.
shoulder.
Windows.
That's
Why
so
is
What are you
it
guys
funny.
looking
loading?
at? I'm trying to go
He's
frame
going
by
frame by
frame,
frame by
but
frame.
it's
Oh,
like
you
takes
just
a while
passed
to
it.
load.
That's
There's
fine.
There you
Slap.
go. There's Caleb. Yeah, there's Slap.
It's me.
There's me.
There's Ben.
It's been.
That's Ben
That's
and
awesome.
Slap, dude. Yeah, we were staring at the train nerds. That's so funny. I didn't know that. That's crazy that you found that. That's hilarious.
I'm
And this
sure
guy
there's a
followed
lot
the
of
entire
these.
train because it's at multiple places.
Is he labeling the crossings?
Yeah.
Oh
Jesus
my god.
Christ.
So I guess the
I'm
train
not
goes
that level.
by and then he runs in the car to like get to
Either
the
that or
next
he has
thing.
multiple people on this.
I did see a whole bunch of different people, so I mean that's possible.
Hold on, let's see if we can see you guys again.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
that's
can.
there we
Yeah,
are.
there you
It's
go.
me and Ben right there.
That's fucking hilarious.
Dude, that's sick. We need more trains going to fucking racetracks, man.
Dude, it was so good. It was so nice to just sit in the train
back and
for 2 hours,
relax, dude.
relax, have a
Yeah.
beer or two.
That's the best part about trains. You know, like there's just no stress. Dude, you're just chilling.
Well, yeah, I was about to say, yeah, because I've been exclusively like car pilled on the way to races, and like you have to worry about like just so much. You have to worry about so much as opposed to just getting on the train, kicking back, watching whatever, doing whatever. Like it was nice.
We might be train pilled.
This is a proud endorser of trains on the podcast.
I hope more tracks do this just because it was so easy to just be able to go to the track there, and then even
Way worth
leaving
the
the
money,
track
yeah.
was great because didn't have to worry about traffic, didn't have to worry
We
about
did miss the end of the
either
race,
the
but
south
that's
side or the
different.
north side. It's just hop on the train, get a couple beers off the snack and the snack train in the middle, and then
I did hear
relax
that
for
they
2 hours.
wrecked so many cars in the Xfinity race that you had to like leave the race to get on the train though.
Yes,
Yeah.
we did
But it's
miss
okay,
the end of the
we-
race.
The
We missed a
win
Jesse
wasn't even
Love
the
win,
real
so-
winner.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
we
it's
missed a
true.
Jesse Love win. Like, oh my god, I'm
A
heartbroken.
Jesse Love not win, yeah.
Dude. Okay, I'm hopping out of sequence here, but that does
We're
remind me.
already
I'm
out
gonna
of
forget
sequence.
about it. But when we were leaving the track, me and Ben were just bantering like idiots and fools like we do. And so we were just doing bits where it was like just in the commentator voice, oh, and Jesse Love is upside down and he's flipping like multiple times, whatever. Like just yeah.
All right, and
went
we're
about-
gonna pause for station identification.
Yeah, we were just doing that like over and over. But we were the tail end of that joke. We had made that joke the entire time we're walking, and we get to like the crowd, and I did it again of like, oh, he's upside down, and this one girl turned and she was like, did you say upside down? And I swear, like we got like 5 heads at us, and we're like, dude, like we're just fucking around. We're just fucking around. Like, guys.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Whoa, wait.
We're not reputable. We're not reputable, like the news source. So no.
Yeah, we had
Whoa,
Matt
wait.
Weaver in the line with us. This is how we get fucking. He tweets out that cars are upside down. We're just like, no, not like this.
Can I pull up this Caleb truck race Animal Planet that Slab took a picture of?
Oh God, we forgot to talk about those.
Because this is horrific. First of all, shout out to all the lens distortion on your
Oh my
freaking
God.
wide angle.
This is not just me, by the way. This is Slaps contributing to this.
Dude.
Dude, you can see it's in the row
Tons of
above me, the row
pistachios.
below me. Like there's
How
just
did it go
pistachios
up?
every.
Dude, get a cup, you animals.
And because we sat in the same exact seats, there's still some leftovers the next day.
you have to deal with your own puddle of nuts. You have a bottle right here. Put them in the bottle, you animals.
No, it's
We-
down on the ground already. It's
Yeah, I was
Joe.
about to say. So the bottle came after the nuts. So
The bottle came after the nut.
Jesus Christ.
There's a title.
yeah,
Yep.
no.
No. You're
Also, I
fishing
should have
again.
pictures
The
of
jar
Caleb
came
falling
after
asleep
the
during
nut.
the ARCA race. Can we talk about the ARCA race?
I'm a known
Sure.
sleeper during races. Okay, if it's not, if I'm
Listen.
not actively invested, like you put the scanner on and it's just like the lull of the cars.
I did it in the
fall asleep.
Xfinity Daytona race. It's easy, dude. Sleeping during a race is great.
Mm-hmm. He was out.
I got a guy
He
behind
was
you
so
just
out
on
that
his
he was
phone,
shoving
but-
me out of my seat.
Here's a
I tried.
great
So I
picture.
tried to fall asleep. Okay. So I had a plan. I put my legs up on the row in front of me. I put my arms on the thing, and I was trying to like fall asleep into my arms, so that way I wouldn't be like leaning on Ben or this random guy next to me. But I guess that fell out the window because I woke up and fucking I was like on Ben's shoulder, slumped over. Hey, Ben.
But I have to yell at Gabe for this.
Uh-oh.
The ARCA East race was only good the beginning half because of the fucking putters going off
I
90
did see
miles
a
an
video of
hour.
that.
Like, that was the only time that ARCA was fun to watch because you were just waiting for someone to fuck it. Like,
Just these
these guys were like
chicanes.
coasting around the entire track on the apron. They didn't know what they're doing. Some were barely running 2 cylinders. Like, you'd hear the engine was just not up to par. But man, did it make it entertaining to watch these fast cars passing them at 200 miles an hour
Dude,
as these
like, you
cars
thought
are
they were
just
gonna
going 10 miles
die.
an
Like,
hour.
They had to be going like interstate speed. I'm talking like 70, 80 miles
They
per
were
hour
not
on this
going
track.
fast.
And yeah, the fucking leaders were coming by at like, I mean, it wasn't truck speed, but it was still like 120, 130 maybe. Like you're just watching them. They're like pulling over to the apron just like in the nick of time, and you're like, holy shit! Like someone's about to fucking die. Like I think Ben literally turned to me and we're like, we're gonna kill somebody like during this fucking ARCA race.
I saw a
then
video from the
once-
stands. I don't know if I can find it again, but it was.
And then once the slow
brutal.
cars got off the track, like there was just no entertainment. Everyone was just so spread out. We knew who was going to win, so it was over at that point. But
Yeah, didn't that guy lead like every single lap?
I don't
It
even
seemed
know.
like it.
Probably.
Man, finding a tweet that you saw and didn't like or bookmark, it's just gone.
Oh,
It's in the
yeah,
ether.
you never find
Yeah,
it
it's
again
gone.
unless you know
Yeah,
the
that's
caption of
memory
it.
hold.
Yeah.
But yeah, the
Can
moving
we show
chicanes
the
made
liminal
that.
spaces of the
Slapped
Raleigh
Russell
train
almost.
station?
Oh yeah,
that where
let's
this
go and pull
is?
that picture up.
Is this a film photo?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Okay.
We told,
that's
we told
why.
Ben to
That-
take a Polaroid.
Yeah, that just makes any space just immediately look.
Well, yeah, it was like it was one of those things. We were walking up the thing, and we're like, "Dude, this is a
Dissociated.
liminal space." And then Ben pulled out the film camera, and it was like, "Holy shit!" I
Yeah,
didn't
it goes
see it
hard.
until like just a second ago, and I was like, "Oh my god!" Like it literally looks straight out of Reddit.
Yeah, you could probably put that on the liminal spaces Reddit and get a bunch of internet points.
Lots of karma
get
for
some
the Ben
Reddit
crazy.
gold.
Also, here's some pre-animal fucking fraud. This is the
Vienna
shrimp
sausage.
track meal.
Okay. So
Canned
The
meat and
40 ounce of
pistachios.
pistachios.
we
damn.
need to address the Xfinity race. So it was hot as balls, absolutely. So yeah, we had mentioned we went to the tents, bought these mayo packets that were 2 for $10 on the sunscreen. Slap and Ben had enough. I
Also,
would
was-
make
shout
a
out to
lot
the
of
people
money
that
on
were
that.
selling expired sunscreen from
That's true.
2015.
that is true. It was 10 years expired.
Yeah, they had the
Because we were
sun
looking-
looking like little like packets that you're supposed to squirt out, and like Ben looked at it. It's like, yeah, expiration date on that was 2015, bro.
Yeah, it's not going to do anything. Some poor person's going to buy that, put it on them as desperation, and they're going to look like Caleb at the end.
Yeah, no one wants to do that.
But yeah, so we got through, watched the ARCA race. Because it was hot as balls, we went and sat behind the main like Rockingham Tower for like it was literally like an hour and a half.
Yeah, that's
something
where
like
a
that.
couple of those pictures are from the film.
Most of our shrimp vlog content is from behind that tower, just because we were so bored out of our minds, and I was literally just grabbing my phone every 30 seconds and sticking it in their faces to
I'm
do
assuming
something
that's where this
stupid.
is.
Yeah.
If you see that wire that's on the pole, at one point I was pulling on that and it fucking dislodged it. So if the CW ever lost a connection, you can know who to blame. Hope it wasn't for something important, Rockingham. Sorry.
Well, at least, yeah, The CW wasn't even there, so like the commentators were in their stupid little hidey hole in fucking
But
Charlotte.
yeah, so I think it was either the Xfinity race or the ARCA race, but I have to shout out Shrimp Hours viewer, Mr. Ass, for finding us and doing perhaps the most base thing that a viewer has ever, maybe anybody has ever done. Didn't say hi, didn't do anything, walked up to us, said, "Slap, wash your fucking hands," gave him a hand sanitizer packet, and walked off, left. Didn't do anything.
Didn't elaborate, just fucking left.
Yeah, no, didn't elaborate, didn't say hi.
Saw him again. We never saw him again. I still have like the hand sanitizer like thing like
you didn't use it, of course.
Yeah,
That's
but it was fucking
hilarious.
based because we were walking up, we
great.
were like, dude, because I recognized him. I've ran into him a few times. I was like, I think that's Mr. Ass, and he walks up to us and yeah, just hand slap a fucking thing. The guys around us have no fucking idea what's going on. So yeah, shout out to Mr. Ass.
Funny.
It was based.
Well done. And Slap did not wash his hands.
No,
I washed my hands.
but
I don't
as
believe you.
I
Tenured-
washed my hands in the Rockingham like sinks with they had the soap on deck, but they did have the piss trough.
They did have the troughs.
I didn't go into the bathroom. I didn't realize they were still troughed up.
Yeah, they were still troughs, but
That's
you
old
know how
school.
like most of these troughs have like the little like line that's like sprinkling water down there.
Oh no, I forgot.
They weren't doing that. So it was just like
It's
stagnant
just raw
piss.
trough.
Mhm.
Oh man.
I have an all-time bathroom from East Tennessee that was on my drive up. Hold on.
Oh yeah.
No.
They're
Is
going
this like
into
a gas
jail
station
immediately.
thing?
This is a random ass gas station. There were like neo-Nazis posted up outside. It was like we were in the middle of fucking nowhere, Tennessee. I just literally just had to piss. I literally went in, pissed, and got the fuck out. And I was on the phone with Cody, and when I tell you I had to hang up on him to take these pictures and be like, dude, what in the fuck? Like, did I just experience? Like, I swear I walked in the bathroom and I went like out of body. I went out of body. I think the last one's posting actively, but
They're working on it.
it had like the hexagon.
Good lord, man.
That's not even the bad one. Is the crazy thing? Like that toilet, all things considered, it had like the fucking shining floors.
There
on
it is.
Oh
Just
no.
Yeah. So yeah.
Oh no.
Dude, what happened to the urinal? It's just plastic wrap. And yeah, this last one is just me. Like, I'm like, what in the fuck? Like, where am I? I was
They
trying to get,
definitely like that didn't flush properly, and they covered it with a bag, and then people used it anyway.
No.
God, dude.
I don't want
Oh.
less time I spend in this bathroom, the better.
That's
Yeah, shout out to that. I don't know where I was. I stopped at a cookout in Tobaccoville, North Carolina. That was a goated name.
Sure.
But
We did talk about giving Ben a piss trough baptism.
oh yeah, we did threaten Ben to fucking give him a
Yeah,
baptism.
we were into the trough and just like put him like waterboard him like confess your sins.
Yeah, so as tenured viewers of this channel may know, we have a meta at shrimp meetup races, or I guess any race that Slap goes to, where in the stage breaks, we eat these Vienna sausage cans. Now, this meta has evolved during the Rockingham, so we have a lore update for you. No longer do we just restrict it to the Vienna sausages, which we did have and did enjoy. But there was an Italian sausage stand literally directly like probably 10 feet behind us. Actually, Ben has a fantastic photo of it in the
And I do want to bring up, whenever we cracked open the Vienna sausages, that people around us were offering like plastic forks for us to use. Like, no.
I didn't know
We got
that.
this down.
They were offering you forks and slugs. No, you gotta get your fingers in the fucking
No, you guys, this is
sausage
a blood
can.
bond. You gotta use the fingies.
You got to use your fingers. You got to have communion with
This
slaps on washed hands.
this is
like,
a religious ritual. You have to use your fingies.
yeah, so directly behind us, you can
dude.
see. Yeah,
This was
look,
off
so
the
there's me and Slap,
broadcast.
there's
Yeah,
me,
there's
Ben,
you
and-
guys.
Yeah, dude. So we have this thing directly behind us. So during the stage breaks, we evolved from Vienna sausage to Italian sausage from this booth.
Dude, that
And
was
so,
good.
dude, we made 2 trips to this fucking stand. I had the loaded steak with fries the first time, and then an
Which
Italian
looked
sausage.
fucking amazing. The only thing that didn't look good was it was on a fat paper plate.
Dude, the cheese was like dripping off
It
the
was
plate
dripping
in front
off
of
of the paper
Oh
plate.
man.
you. Dude, literally,
the
when
Philly
I tell you,
cheesesteak was awful. It just ran everywhere. Like I had cheese coming down my fucking arm.
I'm
You didn't
sorry you
watch
didn't
it.
have a good experience, but I had a
The
fantastic
But the
sausage
Italian
was good. The
sausage?
Italian sausage was
Yes, the
based.
Italian sausage was really good.
dude. Then yeah, so as referenced earlier, when you eat nothing all day except loaded steak with fries and Italian sausage, and I think we had a microwavable cheeseburger on the train.
We did have a microwave cheeseburger on the train. That was on the way up.
I committed atrocities in
You
the
got
Raleigh
gassy.
hotel, dude.
Oh brother.
Yeah, so
You
Ben
let
had-
one off on the train that caused a kid to have to go to the bathroom.
they blamed it on the kid. They were like, they didn't grab the kid with a diaper and just ran out, and we were like, dude, that was totally me. There was one that was so bad. I swear it was so bad. Like I felt it in the stomach, let it rip, and just immediately pretended to go to sleep because I was like, dude, like I can't be to blame for this. I can't have people thinking I did this. It was so bad.
Go to sleep.
Dude,
Diabolical.
It was so bad, and it was terrible too because like the people across from us were really nice people, and like the guy, like the husband was a Carolina Hurricanes fan, so I was giving Blake shit on the phone about Mikko Rantanen, and so that guy was a Carolina Hurricanes fan, and he like perked up. He was like, "What are you talking about, like Mikko Rantanen about? Like we have the Stars Avs game on."
Well, yeah, you're going
yeah.
to Raleigh, so yeah.
But yeah, no, like yeah, so we like again, they were genuinely very nice people.
Yes,
the wife was
they're
very
great.
talkative. Yeah, they were awesome. And I fucking gassed them out of the train. Like again, they grabbed their kid with the diaper and ran to the bathroom immediately. And I just had to look at Ben and like come to face with my sins and what I had done. And it continued into the hotel room to the point where if you remember me and Slap wrestling over the sausage, it was something similar to that effect while Ben was in the shower and he fucking opened the door and was like, "Will you two knock it off? Like, stop it."
Dude, they're going at it.
Is that what this other video is?
Caleb shit himself, and there's like this miasma like in the fucking room now. I like hit him with a fucking pillow.
No, it was
once.
my hat. No, you threw my hat at me first. You fucking like frisbeed it. And
That
the
was
bill,
it. I
the
threw your
bill
hat at
hit
you.
me. The bill
The
hit me in
bill
the
hit
spine.
you in
It
the
hurts.
spine.
It hurts so bad.
So they're doing this. I'm in the middle of taking a shower, and I just hear fucking shit being thrown. So I get out of the
Kids are
shower.
misbehaving.
I towel off. I fucking open up the door. I say,
No, shrimp
fucking
was out. Shrimp was out.
act
There
like
was no
adults.
towel.
Yeah, he said, "Act
I
like
get
a
out of the
doll."
shower. I say, Caleb, get in the shower. Once you're done, you can have your coffee crisp. Slap. Stay put.
He was withholding the coffee crisp from us. Like we were literally children at his mercy because he was like, because we had been eating
No
the coffee
dessert.
crisp. They were in the fridge, and he was like, "Caleb, when you get out of the shower, I'll let you have the coffee crisp." That was my incentive to go shower and remove myself from the situation.
Oh, did you hand off my shirt, by the way?
The
Yes,
fucking
you did.
pillows they had there, they were like, they had this like plastic lining, so when you hit somebody with them, it made this what? This is fucking loud ass fucking shotgun blast sound effect.
So he had hit me with it once, and I
Yes,
came back after he threw the hat at me. I retaliated by hitting him like 5 times with it, and that's when Ben had just had enough and was like, "You two, like, cut it out."
So what is this video that you sent me? Can I pull that up now?
No, you cannot.
No, not on the podcast. Not on the podcast. Not on the podcast.
Oh, okay.
No.
Just look at the thumbnail and you'll see. Is this thing done uploading it?
You told me not to watch it, so I didn't. I thought we were gonna bring it up on the show, but understand.
No, we can talk about it afterwards.
I mean, yeah, you can show it on the show. We'll just have to cut it out. Like,
all right, I won't do it then. We still have a ton of emails to get through, by the way.
oh,
all right. Well, that was Saturday, and then
So if
Sunday
you have anything else, rip through
we
it.
slept in.
slept
We
in, went
got
to
Waffle
that was
House,
it.
and we went our separate ways.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Bye, Jerry.
Have you uploaded that Trip or Drown video?
It might be dead.
All right, we'll do it next time.
It's Joe.
We'll get you in the next one. All right. With that being said, here's some emails.
Send in your fucking mail. Wash your fucking hands, slap. Send in your fucking mail. Send them in, guys. Wash your
I'm
fucking
giving.
hands, slap.
We gotta
Fuck,
amend
man.
this. I'm getting
Better
people
send
like
those emails
actually
to this point.
offering me like
Welcome
hand
to
sanitizer.
fan mail.
Based.
Fan mail.
Based.
That is
Fan
fucking
mail.
incredible.
Fan mail.
Oh, fucking amazing.
If you've ever been gassed out by the remnants of Italian sausage, send us an email. shrimphourpresents@gmail.com. Also taking other questions, comments, and concerns.
Like imagine somebody just giving Ben every time we went to a race a fucking jar.
Also,
I
we
did see
got
that you got a plain ass die cast that just says like North
it is
Carolina
a
train or
like
whatever.
plain Toyota COT, but they're handing out to everyone, so
Oh,
had to
free.
grab their souvenir.
How much did that train
Yeah, no,
cost,
they're
by the
free.
way? Genuine question.
$50 around
25 down, 25 up.
Dude, that's
Dude.
not bad at all. To Raleigh and
Incredible.
back? Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
We're gonna have-
If
I got
if there
Tennessee
was
Titans.
if there was no traffic, oh no, Ben, don't.
The Cleveland redacted truck.
It's the censored.
Yeah, if there was no traffic, it was going to be like an hour 20 to drive. But with traffic and like getting out of the parking lot and everything, it was going to be 2.5 hours. The train was 2 hours.
Yeah, hell yeah. And you don't have to worry about anything.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can
so if
go
there's
down to
ever,
like,
like-
the snack bar, the food service car, and you could just like get beer or gin and tonic or something and just chill out.
yeah. So if we ever figure out like if a track is going to have another Amtrak, like
We got to go on the Amtrak for the rest of
Yep.
the time. Does the Indy 500 have an Amtrak? Because we're going. I'm
I
taking
don't
the
think
Amtrak
so.
to and I'm taking the Amtrak every play. I'm taking the Amtrak to work. I'm train pilled. I'm back. We're back. I love trains.
I want it to be known that I was accused of being a train autist. Now everybody's a train autist.
Yeah, we're all train autists.
I love the trains.
The trains
Uh,
are great.
All right,
They're
emails.
tremendous trains.
You guys will shut
The
up in
best
1 second
trains.
because we have 19
I killed the
emails to get
Pope.
through.
I'm gonna go take a piss. I don't know.
All right, go fast. All right,
All
the first email comes in from Jack, who sent a Twitter link, which has been
You cannot
deleted.
do that.
So get fucked.
trouble.
That post got
Take a
deleted.
screenshot
It's
next
gone.
time.
Yeah, my bad. I know I say send links, but get fucked. Not Matt de Benedetto writes in and says, "Hello, Shrimps. Xfinity and Cup were mid races. I guess this is from last week. Did I read this? No, I didn't. We need more horsepower. Not Goodyear having to bail NASCAR out. Fix the short track package. Also, slap. He's not going to do this anyway. For one of your crazy ass moment segments, you need to cover the Killdozer if you haven't already. I will add that to the list, which has
crazy ass requests channel.
I don't
in
think a
this Discord.
single thing has ever been used from that list. But
That's not true. He did one of them, I think, where they requested it, and he did it the next week. But
and then never again. Because
And
here,
then
look
never
at
did
this.
the
We haven't
second
done
again.
this. We haven't done that, or this, or that, or that, or that, or that.
I just love
Did we do
1814
Operation
London.
Praying Mantis?
No, 1814 London beer flood, which is the instant Harry Tiller that killed like 100 people with the instant face reply.
Someone asked for the beer flood, so I put it in that channel, and Harry Tiller immediately replied,
Out of the
that
blue.
killed 100 people.
Oh, dude, this is our
Caleb, this is
Saturday
based.
podcast. You know, 1:42 p.m. crazy ass request. That's how you know the podcast is fucked up.
Nickman writes in and says, "Hey guys, I know it's been like a million years since I last sent an email, but if Brian Vickers can return to Twitter, then I can return from the editing basement I've been locked in."
That's true.
I'm curious to see how Brian Vickers' return will be received. Mr. Ass writes in.
It
This is
can
from
either go
8
very
days
well
ago,
or
so-
very wrong.
This is pre-Rockingham, Mr. Ass. Who says, "It's crazy just how bad Bristol was. The worst part is we got cock teased in practice. The race was so bad that Chandler Smith and Brian Vickers' divorce show was all that Twitter had to talk about." It's true. Alex writes in. Says, "Hello, Shrimps. To ensure legal compliance in this program, my lawyer once again encourages me to state the following. Fuck you, Caleb. I've been a lazy fuck as of late. I have a few things to bring up. To start, I scored a 25 on the autism leaderboard. You're on the list.
There you go.
Now in a three-way tie with Caleb and Mr. Ass. And I've been diagnosed for 10 years, so the odds are not in your favor, Caleb."
No, not like this. I'm going on the RFK list. It's over.
I do have to say, though, as of late, Cody has been the more turbo autismo individual since he can't stop playing games and chugging Simply beverages. More rider trucks pop up as I drive around areas and stuff, but it doesn't concern
We're gonna
me.
find you. We already have.
If you say you are all ears NASCAR, then maybe I need to watch myself. Third, I
That's
took some
what they mean.
pictures of shopping carts that were led astray from their residing Walmart. Those pictures are attached below. One is reminiscing, one is cranking that whip, and then we got a man down. I'll pull these up. Appreciate as always the shopping cart. Fucking dude,
Dude,
this
that's a
is not an album
cinematic
cover.
ass fucking yeah. What the hell?
That's an album.
Dude, on the
cover right
opposite
there.
end of the lot from the store. Versus this dude, and then trouble.
Man down.
Because there's just another one in the background. Just filled with people's food waste, you goddamn animals.
Big animal alert.
I'm not sure that the third cart survived the night since we had a massive snowstorm the day following. I'm glad you guys did something about all the Keegan emails. We're slowly but surely making progress. I
we
don't
have
typically
other
have
viewers.
beef with emailers, but sometimes you guys send too many emails. Emails that don't make any damn sense, or emails where you guys ramble about off-topic things. Me acting like I'm not doing the same thing right now. True.
Cinnamon, guys.
My lone exception is Roman, who is the inspiration for why I took those shopping cart pictures. Tug Cheese McDick Fart pulled another classic with the Chandler Smith allegations. Although I struggle managing my online racing habits, at least I don't have kids to support, so I don't end up like that piece of shit. Dripper Jam's been pretty good. To those who say the Hamlin looks nothing like the Edwards car, need to go die in a hole. All right.
These things happen.
Hendrick
Ben needs
fucked
to
with
die
the
in a hole.
Larson double, it's true, and the Byron Exalta. Dude, that's just what they do. I believe that Hendrick Motorsports has been ejected with the cryogenically frozen blood of Ricky Hendrick. All right. Heading to the Rock, hoping to see part of the Shrimps there, and if something stupid
Elaborate.
happens, you'll be sure to hear back from me. Wash your fucking hands. Slap. Cody, stop playing Madden. DT, fix your mic. It works. Caleb, kill yourself. God damn. What? Ben, I'm sad you retired from race control, and Rusty, please come back with the milk, even though you've been gone a while. You're still a better example than Chandler Smith. True.
That is true.
I appreciate the shout outs. And then it's just Caleb, die.
Yeah.
Well, if you were at the Rock, you could have told us in person, but too bad you're a pussy.
Oh my god. Luke writes in and says, "Hi Shrimps, it's a week late, but did anyone watch the Masters?"
Fuck no.
No.
We might be
I
autistic, but we
knew
don't
about
watch
it, and I
golf.
heard it was good.
Anyway, Luke was
That
happy that Rory
McElroy
won.
finally got his jacket.
Who the fuck is McElroy?
Rory. Keegan writes in first. Keegan email.
Jacket. I'm about to jacket.
Wow, dude.
That needs to be the title. It's just jacket question mark. I'm about to jacket.
Add it to the list.
That's not. I'm not putting that. It'll be on the list, but we're not
that's
calling
the
it
title.
out.
Down.
Do it.
Keegan says the spreadsheet's been made public, so you can share the link. It is on the website now.
It is on the
Is
website
it?
now.
Wow, I gotta go check that out.
Shrimphub.cool.
Hey, what's the link for that website if I want to
Autismo.
go visit it, guys?
Shrimphub.cool. Here, we can pull it up on the show. We have the technology. If you just go to Shrimphub and you just click on the sheets, and it just goes to the link to the fucking fat
Holy
spreadsheet.
Oh my God, Keegan.
Well, if you think this is bad, you click on sheet 2.
I haven't
And
seen
this
this.
is
in-
crazy.
Oh no. We have what's talked about in each episode. Oh my
Yep.
God, Keegan.
The NASCAR flip counter is also there, like the all-time flips by everyone ever.
We had one that was a 1-star fucking episode that he's viewed 3 times. Oh no.
Well, he's viewed them all at least twice. Anyway. May 1st, Keegan's gonna go see The Accountant 2. Dylan Wolf's character looks like Slap. Sure. May 13th, I'm gonna go see Seether in concert.
That's still
May
a band?
16th, it'll be the end of my
Apparently.
freshman year in college. And May 19th is my 19th birthday. And May 28th, I get my wisdom teeth yanked. Hell yeah. If you don't have any ideas for episode 200, I have a few. Starting with an all shirtless episode. Excuse me, sir.
What?
No.
Maybe pantsless, but shirtless.
We gotta chill. God damn.
Hey, Shrimps
I
out
will
200.
say, hey, Shrimp Hours viewers, you're never gonna see it, but there is a picture in the universe somewhere of me and Ben both shirtless in a bed touching coffee crisps.
I'm glad you said coffee crisps, and I thought you were gonna go somewhere
I was
else with
about
that.
to say, like, are we touching shrimps? I was in the shower for this. I missed it.
that's the OnlyFans. You buy a T-shirt from shop.shrimphub.cool and you get instant access.
Do you guys enjoy your coffee crisps? by the
Shrimp
way?
on shrimp
Dude.
action.
Dude, I might go the bin route and buy the fucking box of coffee crisps, dude. Those shits were so good.
Speaking
you can get
about
'em on
boxes on
Natural.
Amazon,
They
Next month.
were good, but they tasted like Nutter Butter Crisps. But better. I thought they were okay.
All right.
I do
It
wanna
was like
bring
a
up
coffee
that-
flavored Kit Kat. It was based.
There was no
That,
coffee. I don't know where the coffee came in at.
there's a hint of coffee.
Yeah.
It's like
There's, just a
chocolate and
little-
peanut butter.
What? There's no
You
peanut
might
butter.
There's no peanut butter in
yeah,
there.
you might be stupid.
I might
I
have
do
gotten a
wanna-
bad one. Okay.
No,
Shout out
you got-
Slap.
We all
No,
ate the
your
same
taste
ones.
buds are fucked from too many fucking canned meat.
I'm gonna shout
All
out
right,
Slap.
you eat Italian sausage for a fucking weekend and then
Hey,
eat a
Slap, have
coffee
you ever
crisp
thought
and
that
tell
you
me
got a
what you taste.
fucking disease that took your smell and taste away because you don't wash your fucking hands?
Can Ben talk about his goddamn box now?
No,
Man, I would love to
cannot.
talk about.
It's about you,
Next email.
Slap.
Me and Ben explored each other's boxes quite
Slap.
a bit.
Has let us know that there is MREs on Amazon.
Oh
You
yeah.
know that?
So
Oh,
I
that
bought
was-
the
no.
2-pack.
Oh damn, we're gonna have Ben MRE.
Mhm.
All 24 menu options
24.
for less than $100.
Are you gonna bring some to Canada?
I can bring some. I can export some. It's going to come with
Yeah.
a tariff, though.
Dude, that would have been a good April 1st
Can you
video.
send me $10 plus 5 for the tariffs for your shirt drive through?
Oh my god. Anyway, Keegan says, in addition to an all shirtless episode idea, maybe do a roommates/girlfriends episode. There's none of those.
No.
Or slaps saved tweets and tabs.
No.
Can we tell that story? Can we tell that?
No.
Okay,
Wait.
What story? The tab story?
No,
Oh,
Caleb
no.
being a rat.
Caleb was a rat. He like asked to see this picture.
I've seen what's behind the wall, guys.
He asked to see this picture on Twitter. He's like, "Let me look at that." And he immediately turns the phone over, goes to bookmarks, and starts looking through all of them. I'm like,
I saw what's in the bookmarks tab, and I'm sworn to secrecy, unfortunately, but I know the veil has been.
It was exactly the type of stuff you'd expect.
It was exactly. You already know what's in there.
I know exactly what's in there.
I trust Caleb with an unlocked phone about as much as DT trusts me with the pipe.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. Keegan says we're closing on season 4, so congratulations to that. Unfortunately, this is the last episode ever. Lastly, in the spirit of playoff hockey and how I'm about to say farewell to Fleury, I have a video that I think avid hockey watchers would enjoy, and it's the goalie fighting video. Go watch it. It's 14 minutes of goalies fighting.
I saw a good one. It was almost like John Boise. It was his style, basically, where it was like trying to use stats to predict this year's Stanley Cup winner.
I saw that go by on my feed, but I didn't watch it.
It's I mean, if you're looking for like in-depth actual like answers, it's not great, but if you're just in it for a good time, it's fun little journey.
Dude, I've been watching a bunch of the aesthetics videos where he talks about branding and like jerseys that got canceled and shit.
Dude, I love the aesthetics.
Banger. Another Keegan email. Keegan says, "Hey Shrimps, I'm listening to a previous podcast and doom scrolling my phone when a conversation was had and a question popped into my head.
All right.
April 15th. Someone asked, hypothetically, if there's a camera to capture the moment, what crash would you like to see? I have 4 that comes to mind. Elliott Sadler, Michigan flip, yeah. Joey Gase off the ground, Vegas 21, yeah. Kenny Irwin Jr., New Hampshire 2001, that's fucked up. And Brian Vickers at Rockingham. I don't even know that one. Oh, and he was just talking about Brian Vickers, and then 2 days later he comes back out of the fucking nowhere.
These things happen.
They do. All right. Crazy Nate writes in. Jesus Christ. It's another NASCAR Cup schedule.
Dude,
here, I'm just gonna rip
schedules.
this. I'm gonna rip this.
All right, let's
Sonoma in January.
What?
Starting with Sonoma?
We're not off to a good start here.
Was this like 1980s NASCAR starting with
Riverside? It's fine.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say.
It's the Daytona 500 or like okay. We'll hear you out.
Sonoma in January, and then an off week, and then the Clash, and then the 500. Atlanta Homestead off week. Auto Club Phoenix off week. Richmond doubleheader, Bristol Dirt, Martinsville doubleheader. Talladega, Darlington, All-Star Race at Bowman Gray. Coke 600, Kentucky, Churchill Downs, Nashville, Chicago Street Course, Road America, Daytona on the 4th of July. Michigan doubleheader, Pocono doubleheader, Watkins Glen, New Hampshire doubleheader, and an off week. Cleveland, I don't even know the airport.
The airport.
Rockingham, North Wilkesboro, Darlington, Indy, and then a rotating venue 500-kilometer race. I guess a road course somewhere on planet Earth. And then Bristol night, and then Talladega, Roval, NASCAR Oktoberfest at the Nashville Fairgrounds, and then the Championship Daytona. All right.
There you go.
Did we just have 3 Daytonas? Yeah, did we just have 3 Daytonas at Daytona 500 the 4th of July? Okay, hold on. You talked me back into it. We're back. We're going to Daytona 3 times.
And Nate sent that 3 times.
Well, you just want to make sure
that's no foreign
sent.
racetracks because we fucked our international reputation. Apologies from Indiana.
That's true.
And then sent it 3 times. All right. Well, that's 3 of them off the list. Next one. Carl writes in. Carl says, unfortunately, despite what they say, Kyle Larson dominating a race is not peak male performance. You may not like it, but this is peak male performance.
Oh no.
And it's Gabe Wood golfing in sandals, dogs out on the course.
I might have just,
Them
hold on.
dogs.
I might have just sent Gabe a text to that. Yeah, he'd appreciate it.
Thank you, Carl. The next one comes in from Crazy Nate again, who says, "Sorry for sending 3 of the same message. My outbox was lagging. Also, happy Easter to those who celebrate. Thanks." Mr. Ass writes in and says, "The race was so bad, I have nothing to talk about." I guess this is from before Rockingham.
I
And
was about
then,
to say, like, kill this man.
No, protect this man.
oh,
at
this
all
is
costs.
from. Okay, this is from way back in the day. And then replied, "You gotta stop putting threads. It always confuses me. I'm too stupid for it." Anyway, Mr. Ass says, "I hope Slap liked my gift." Didn't use it.
We all did.
Yeah, no, we appreciate
Jack
your gift,
sent
Mr.
another
Ash.
email with another link.
We did use it. We did use it. We all
We
used
used all your gifts. We
We
had a
used
great time.
the hand jizz. All the hand jizz went onto my hands, and I jizzed it up until my hands
Jack,
were
I can't
clean.
open this email.
Oh,
It's
no.
an Instagram link to a picture of a Jack Black Steve figurine in a jar
No.
with.
Oh my
No.
god.
No.
I hope that's hand soap. Anyway.
No.
Oh, God.
No. At least the jar is empty. All it has is figurines, and we make
It's a
believe
joke.
it's been
And
done.
Ben
We're
is
having
the
fun
jar
here.
empty. Ben is the jar empty.
Oh, hold on.
Yeah.
If Ben says it's a joke, then it might actually be a real meta. If
Oh my
Ben's trying to play it off.
Mark sent in that he got another
Ben's
Instagram
like,
ad.
no, it's
for...
hand soap. I swear it's hand soap, bro.
For some reason, we did forget about the shrimp sticker meta, so there were no shrimp stickers placed around.
Yeah.
Anyway, he said he got ads for like spontaneously combustible sticker. Just a roll of stickers that say spontaneously combustible.
Based.
Just need to stick
that's
that
just
on
His
Caleb.
Instagram ads now is
I
just
need to
that.
put that in Caleb's Prius.
What are you guys on about? I'm not
Because
spontaneously.
it has
combustible.
no
You
AC.
just popped right
It's
there.
a shit box.
Oh, dude, hold on. I just proved the allegations right. I
Immediately.
fell for it.
Okay, we're on 5 to go.
Bye to go, driver.
Jesus Christ.
Our good friend from down under, Andrew R. writes in. And he says, "Morning, all y'all. The bath for 6 hours was yesterday. This is from April 20th. What? Was the bath for 6 hours? What is that? Oh. I'm confusing it with the 12-hour. This is, I guess, a different, smaller event called the 6-hour. Anyway, Andrew R. went to the bath for 6 hours, and then saw some cars crash and sent some pictures. These are like just stock cars, by the way. Like, this is just some dude's Holden smashed into a fence, and then some guy with a Evo that looks like the Marlboro car. I don't know anything about the Bathurst 6 hour, but it looks like a fucking Gran Turismo race.
A grand time.
And he says he saw a big ass Ford Ranger with the license plate 67 CCCP. Very interesting. Harley Payne writes in and says, before anything else, yes, in last week's email, I confused Gabe Wood and CMR. That's tough. I'll be turning myself into the police immediately. I'm glad you like my race names, though.
I just Cardi liked your race names. Let's clear that up.
What would be the most unhinged and insane place to host a NASCAR event within reason? Sorry. I would imagine
Say
it'd
that
be
again.
hilarious to see 40 cars in the Augusta National Golf Clubs or doing laps around the reflecting pond at the Lincoln Memorial. Sure. Most unhinged place to race stock cars.
He
The
said
Boston
within
streets
reason, and
after
he
the
says,
molasses flood.
yeah,
All right.
He's dead. He didn't even hear it.
Surfer's
Rusty-
Paradise.
Isle of Man.
All right,
Maybe
good
a park.
answer. Good answer. Rusty Broussard writes in and says, "Hey, Shrimps, it's Rusty again. Last Wednesday, my dad and I went to Thompson for the icebreaker, which should have been renamed the Ball Freezer, as it was in the 40s. The only Animal Planet report I have is from the street stock race, where I saw what has to be the hardest crash I've seen in person. when the leaders are racing to the hard and one hooked the other in the right rear, sending them head on into the turn 1 wall. I saw that on Twitter. Someone absolutely right rear murdered someone with no safer barriers. You got airlifted to a hospital with a concussion, a sprained left wrist, and a broken sternum. And then the other guy was DQ'd. Damn.
I didn't know Discord could handle this slow of an internet.
I'm not laughing at that email.
Are we struggling?
TT literally has just turned into like an 8-bit dude. Oh, dude, we're struggling hard.
I look fine over
Dude,
here. What do you mean?
Dude, let me get a picture of you right now. What you look like to me.
God damn it.
Hold on. Dude, we're going into general with this.
Like 8-bit Mario from the NES.
Oh my god.
It's bad. It's not good.
Hold on. What the hell is going on?
Your internet's dying, bud.
God damn it. Hold on.
That's
Let me,
what we see on our end.
That's your
let me see if I can
thumbnail
just
for this
flip
episode.
it to the
That is the thumbnail.
the guy that wrecked the other guy got DQ'd, and apparently Thompson still has a piss trough. And this Sunday, Rusty and his father are going to Stafford for the Spring Sizzler. Final email. Final goddamn email. We get to go to bed. Tim writes in, says, "Hi, shrimps. I'd like to direct this one to Ben. The only shrimp brave enough to stop funding Nazis with his eyeballs over on Twitter.com." That's X.
I did delete Twitter this weekend.
That is not a true statement anymore. Someone has switched over to the blue side, and that is Caleb.
Oh yeah, you're talking about me. Yeah, I was on Twitter today. I did cave, but I did delete Twitter over the weekend just to experience my vacation with my head out of my phone, and it was nice. I had a great time, and it was very enjoyable.
Fend off the brain. I respect it.
I'm on Blue Sky at something. Ben knows better than me because he's on Blue Sky and I'm not. So
I don't know, Caleb.
I still don't know what to do on Blue
something
Sky.
92.
All right.
Sure.
Anyway,
go through my follows.
I saw on Blue Sky that Ben is now listed as former Mooncar admin. When did that happen? Anyway, hope our friend Leon under Andrew R follows me back. Yeah, because you were just doing it all the goddamn time, and it was just, you just couldn't do anything
his
else.
Personal life back again. He was on Travis's beck and call, which we love. Mooncar, we love Travis, but Benjamin has to.
I was doing it for 2 years. Like,
yeah, you can't.
I didn't know any weeknight whether I'd be on the call or I'd be able to go to bed at a decent time.
Now he just stays up until midnight. Yeah, and
yeah,
the fucking shitty podcast.
All right, now that we're done emails, it's time for the media check-in.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
No!
I just want to get slap direction.
You know, I will say I have one little bit, and it is just, if you are watching this, go see Sinners, the movie, in theaters. It was such a good experience. I went in with no expectations, and I walked out like blown away. It was an incredible movie and deserves to be enjoyed on the big screen. It's an original IP from Ryan Coogler. Go watch it. Go watch it.
Are you on Letterboxd, by the way? Because I know you joked about
that. It was a complete joke. I texted.
Also, there's a great movie called X. It was released 2022. If you haven't seen it, go ahead and watch it.
Hey, we'll get to that. We'll get to what that means. Yeah, we'll get to what that means, DT.
No.
Tonight or?
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Never.
Oh yeah, I'm trying to hit the button and get out of here.
We need to go to
What's
bed.
the title here? What's the title?
Dude, this was only an hour and a half. Why does it feel so much longer? I guess
Dude, this feels like a 3 hour.
Because you all get here so late, you troglodytes.
You bitch.
All right, the titles that I've written down are the Rockingham Gestapo, Italian Sausage Gas Chamber, Fishing for Titles, We're All Train Autists, or the stupid jacket I'm about to jacket one that you guys want.
Italian sausage gas
chamber is fucking, that's a solid one. And it's also fitting because as autists, we are all about to get put in gas chambers by
gas
RFK.
Chamber's a little bit fucked up. Like, to put that on a shirt and a poster and a hat and die cast.
Is that any
It literally
worse than
says
what we've already
nihilism,
done?
common misery. Hold on,
Alright.
let me read some of these. Yeah. You don't even, yeah, you already know. You already know.
Yeah.
Bye. Go ride a train.
Italian sausage gas chamber is.
Jesus Christ. You gotta end the podcast forever.
It's over. It's so over.
Go to bed.